Frank Vogel and who this team is when they're good, Dave.
Yeah, they're really all year as George gets into the lane, but trying to figure out what kind of a team they are. Last night said the second half of that first quarter as George connects is where they lost the game against Minnesota last night. Here's George heating up. Paul George. We thought we were going to see with the way the Pacers have been defending as Paul George hit. They're going to count the basket. So a three-point opportunity for Paul George. It was a smart play there not to put it on the floor after the contact. First foul on Tristan Thompson. But picked off by George. George takes it himself, gets clubbed, and will go to the line. And last year, he's been in the low 30s for most of this year as J.R. Smith commits his second personal foul. Paul George into the paint, puts it in.
That was just a power move that time. He just took Shumpert and put him right under the rim. And then Paul George, a big first half, 14 points. Very efficient, 6 of 9 from the floor. Driving to the basket, posting up, just pushing Shumpert right underneath the rim and scoring. So big first half.
George got it to Mahinmi and goaltending on Mozgov.
There's the physicality right there.
Games decided by 5 points or less as the three goes for Paul George. Indiana has lost more. Here's Paul George for three. And George having a terrific night. George is open for three. And the lead is 16 now for Indiana. It's largest of the game.
How about that now? He was in the corner, skipped it to the opposite corner, sprinted to the other side and hit a shot in the slot for a long three. And Terry Stotts and Rick Carlisle have been brilliant this year.
Portland could still get to 5 in the West. Here's George knifing through the defense, putting it in and drawing a foul. 25 points for Paul George. He was 4 of 7, 14 points. He's made only one basket since as George drills a three. 29 points for Paul George. They take back control of the game, showing that he's healthy. So Indiana shoots 56% from the floor, gets 50 points from its bench, and the crowd here in Indianapolis knows that their team.
Paul George, your 29 led a complete offensive game inside, outside. What pleased you most about what your team did offensively?
I thought this is the most confident we've been as a group, both offensively and defensively. This is a good team, despite LeBron not playing tonight. This is still a good win for us, a good team. Again, I'm happy the way they came out and the way we came out and performed tonight.
You talked pregame about being uncertain of your identity, but what can you take tonight moving forward that will help you carve that identity?
Again, I think if we come out and be confident as a group, I think everybody was just showed confidence in their game. They took shots within the offense. They weren't scared to make plays and go to the basket and create. I just thought individually everybody was confident.
I know you relish the opportunity to play against LeBron. He was obviously out with rest. How drastically does that change your night on both ends?
I had energy on the offensive end. Shumpert's about as good as it get defensively. RJ played great defense. JR played great defense, but it don't compare to LeBron.
It's great to see you back.
Appreciate it. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Dave.